အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ပြီးခဲ့တဲ့အပိုင်းမှာကျွန်တော်ဒီအင်္ဂလိပ်စာကိုလေ့လာပြီးမှာဘယ်လိုလေ့လာကြရင်ပို့ပြီးတော့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ဒီဘာသာစကားစွမ်းရည်ပေါ့နော် language skills တွေဘယ်လိုများတိုးတက်နိုင်လဲအဲ့ဒီမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ English နဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့ပေါ့လေတိုးတက်တော့အခုကျွန်တော်တို့ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့တစ်ခုလေ့လာနေတယ်မှာသူကဒီမှာတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဘေဘက်ကော်လန်ထဲမှာလေ့လာနေပြီသူကဘယ်ကနေလေ့လာမယ်တချင်းတွေကနေလေ့လာမယ်ဗီဒီယို TV တွေကနေလေ့လာမယ် games တွေကနေလေ့လာမယ် digital technology တွေကနေလေ့လာမယ် drawing တွေကနေလေ့လာတယ် outdoor play ကနေလေ့လာတယ်စသဖြင့်လေ့လာအခုကျွန်တော်တို့ခုပြီးခဲ့တဲ့အပိုင်းကနေပြီးတော့เนาะဆက်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ဆွေးနွေးရမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီမှာ learn English through songs เนาะဒါလေးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ဆက်ပြီးတော့เนาะဟုတ်လားကျွန်တော်တို့ဆက်ပြီးတော့ဆွေးနွေးတော့ပါမယ် Songs are a great source of real life language, and you can use music to practice lots of different language skills. Most of all, songs are a fun way to learn English. Choosing good songs for learning. The best learning happens when we have fun. So it's really important to choose music that your child likes. The best songs for learning English are not too long. 1 to 3 verses verses ဆိုတာကျွန်တော်တို့ကတစ်ချက်အပိုက်ပဲပေါ့နော်အပိုက်ကလေးတွေတိတ်ပြီးတော့မရှိဘူးပေါ့ not too fast easy to sing long in every English not too many new or difficult words clear you can you can easily hear all the words နော်ဘာလဲဆိုရင်တချင်းနဲ့ပါပဲ lyrics ပေါ့စာသားတွေကတိတ်ပြီးတော့နားလေရမခက်ဘူးလွယ်ကူတဲ့အနေအထားမျိုးကိုပြောချင်ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့ Learning tip for 5 to 20 years old 5 to 20 years old choose songs with lots of rhyming words and rhymes that repeat this makes it easier for children to learn new words and start singing along the Sing and Learn videos for Cambridge English are an ideal way to learn, remember, and use new language. Your child could also try singing along to nursery rhymes. They can practice lots of different vocabulary. For example, numbers, 10 in the bed, animals, Old MacDonald had a plan, colors. I can see a rainbow, weather, I see Wincy Spider, vehicles, the wheels on the bus, left and right. You put your right middle in. Actions, if you're happy and you load it. Materials, this is the way we lay the brakes. Learning tip for 13 to 18 years old. For teenagers, learning through songs is a great opportunity to combine their interest and learning their language. If your child is interested in a song, they will be determined to understand it. Remind your child that pop songs sometimes use informal, everyday language. It's important to understand that English is used differently in different situations. For example, the English in pop songs probably wouldn't be right in formal writing. English learning activities, practicing speaking and pronunciation. Singing is great for learning the rhythm of a language. It helps us learn how words are linked together in connected speech. Singing alone can be challenging, even for native speakers. So have your child work these as easy steps. 1. Find the song and lyrics online or find a music video with the subtitles. For example, Sing and Land is great for younger children. 2. Read the song lyrics out loud. Read the song lyrics out loud. Look up any animal wants in a dictionary. 3. Listen to the song and read the lyrics at the same time. Encourage your child to sing along. 4. When they are ready, try singing aloud without looking at the lyrics. 5. Remember, they don't have to get it perfect straight away. It's actually more effective to repeat regularly. Some children find it hard to speak English because they are shy or lack confidence. Singing with other people can help. It creates a safe place for children to practice expressing themselves aloud. Ask other family members to join in what your child sings at home. They don't have to be musical. They simply need to be enthusiastic, enthusiastic, enthusiastic. Improving English pronunciation. When you learn a new language, the loss of unusual sounds your mouth isn't, isn't used to making. Singing helps our mouths to form the right shapes and make these sounds loudly and clearly. Singing also helps us learn how stronger and weaker sounds are pronounced differently in English. Learn it for 5 to 12 years old. Singing along to the foreign sounds. This is a good way to practice the different sounds of the English language. Practice pronouncing one-letter sounds. For example, A, B, C. Go to YouTube and search for foreign sounds English language. Next, practice pronouncing two-letter sounds. For example, O, A, Ch, the. Go to YouTube and search for phrase three phonics grams. Sorry, diagrams. Learn it for 13 to 18 years old. Print out the lyrics of your child's favorite song. Underline some of the words. Guess the number of syllables in each underlined word. Listen to the sound and check how many you got right. Is after syllables are pronounced more strongly. Now try singing along. For a more difficult challenge, ask your child to clap along with just the strongly pronounced syllables. English learning activities, practicing reading, writing, and listening skills. Any chance to hear English is helpful, even if it's just putting on background music during mean times, playtimes, or when you are traveling. But to really improve their English, your child will need to listen carefully, make some time to understand the song lyrics, and think about what they mean. Learning tip, writing activity. Sounds can be a great inspiration for creating writing. Listen to a sound. After 10 to 20 seconds, pause the music. Ask your child to draw whether, whether comes into their head. Play another 10 to 20 seconds. Pause and draw again. Keep doing this until the song finishes. Your child should have several drawings. Ask your child to write a short story to go with their pictures. Reading activities. Print out some sound letters. Cut up the letters into separate lines or verses. Ask your child to guess the correct order. Now listen to the sound to check if it's right. To prepare for the Cambridge English qualifications, children should practice thinking about the main idea and messages in the text. You can use the sound lyrics to practice this type of reading skill. Encourage your child to think about the meaning and emotions of the song. What would be put in the music video for this song? You could film your child performing their video, then watch the official music video. Are their ideas the same or different? Listening activities. Play some games to help your child practice learning carefully. Choose 10 words from the song. Then choose 2 or 3 extra words that aren't in the song. Write the words in a random order and give the list to your child. Play the song and ask them to tick the words they hear. Print out some sound lyrics. Change 5 to 10 words. Then listen to the song. Ask your child to spot the differences. For example, in the Courage English songs, Going into Town Part 1, you could change some of the nouns: town to village, bus to train, friends to family, plane to movie, pool to sea. Ask your child to listen to the song and invite an action for each line or verse. Then ask them to teach the dance to you. Do note that actions can help children to understand and remember new words. Research shows that dancing increases memory, concentration, and understanding all at all ages. So get the whole family to join in. Younger children can also try doing the actions to the sing and learn songs. Download the free learning activities video for e-songs. Going to town Padua. Young learners sing and learn. Going into town. Sang to the tune of the children coming around in his. We're going into town. Okay.
On the red bus, riding the bus, we'll be riding on the red bus with our friends. We'll be in the town centre with our friends. We'll be in the town centre with our friends. We'll be in the town centre, in the town centre. We'll be in the town centre with our friends. We'll be watching a good film with our friends. We'll be watching a good film with our friends. We'll be watching a good film. Watching a good film. We'll be watching a good film with our friends. We'll be swimming in the big pool with our friends. We'll be swimming in the big pool with our friends. We'll be swimming in the big pool. Swimming in the big pool. We'll be swimming in the big pool with our friends. We'll be buying a bus ticket to go home. We'll be buying a bus ticket to go home. We'll be buying a bus ticket. Buying a bus ticket. We'll be buying a bus ticket to go home. We'll be thinking of our next trip when we're home. We'll be thinking of our next trip when we're home. We'll be thinking of our next trip. Thinking of our next trip. We'll be thinking of our next trip when we're home.
ဒါတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ sound ထွက်တာဒီပေါ့နော်အဲ land for sound ပေါ့အဲ့ဒါလေးနေကျွန်တော်တို့Cambridge ကသင်ခန်းစာကိုကျွန်တော် simulation ဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုကျွန်တော်တို့ဘာလဲဆိုတော့ video TV ကနေပြီးတော့video TV ကနေပြီးတော့ English ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့လေ့လာတဲ့ဥစ္စာလေးကိုဆက်ပြီးတော့ဆွေးနွေးပေးပါမယ်Video TV shows are a great source of reliable English language, and that other pictures will help your child to understand what is being said. Videos TV can also help children to become familiar with the different accents. Watch facial expressions, body language, and gestures are used in different cultures. Develop their understanding of the world and real situations outside the classroom. Most of all, children love learning through videos, TV. It can be a great source of motivation. One of the most important factors in language learning, Cambridge English TV, our official YouTube channel has lots of free videos to help you practice English. Okay. Choose a short video. Okay, next, choosing what to watch. Go TV video YouTube. Try watching a video or TV series. The episodes are usually much shorter than films. Your child will become familiar with the characters and how they talk. This repetition is really useful for learning. The best videos, TV shows for learning English will have lots of visuals that illustrate what is being said. Clear pronunciation, spoken not too fast. Lots of language repetition, good picture and sound quality. If you need some ideas, here are some of the top rated children's TV shows. For example, check out these TV shows that promote legitimacy and TV shows that promote communication. Remember, film trailers can also be very motivating as they are often short and exciting. Learning tip for 5 to 20 years old. Choose video and TV shows aimed at your child's age group. These shows often have lots of repetition and opportunities for children to join in. Repeat language and copy actions. When children love to hear their favorite stories, songs, and videos, TV shows again and again, it's fine to watch them several times. This will help to build their understanding and their confidence to repeat language. Learning tip for 13 to 18 years old. Watch some different film trailers with your child. Ask them to talk about what happened in each trailer. Compare the films, one was similar or different. Decide which one they would prefer to watch. As an extension, they might also like to invert and adding to the film and add it out. This activity could land on to the writing of film reviews, which would have them prepare for Cambridge English qualifications such as B2 fast. Watching for the subtitles. Your child may need some support before they are ready to turn off the subtitles. For example, when watching a video TV series, you could try watching an episode in your own language. So you become familiar with the characters. Watching an episode in English with English subtitles for additional help. Watching an episode in English without any subtitles. Learning tips. Try not to pause all the time. Practice learning for gist, listening for gist. This means listening to get a general idea of what's being said, without needing to understand every word. Encourage your child to keep a note next to them. Ask them to write down any new words and expressions that they want to look up later. English learning activities before watching the show. The aim of these activities is to prepare your child for the English they are going to hear. Then, once they watch the video TV show, they will have a better understanding of what's happening. Learning tip. Read the title of the video TV episode. Ask your child, what do you think that will happen in this episode? Then watch the show to see if their predictions are correct. Alternately, you could also try brainstorming vocabulary related to the topic of the show, reading some facts or a storybook related to the topic of the show. Looking at the video TV show's website, as they often have free learning activities, English learning activities while watching the show. During the show, the aim is to develop listening skills, in particular, listening for general gist. Learning tip. Before the show started, you might have asked your child, what do you think will happen in this episode? Now pause the episode and ask your child what you write. Use questions to check understanding. For example, what just happened? Why did they do that? How do you think they feel? What do you think will happen next? English learning activities after watching the show. Any chance to hear English is helpful, but if you want your child to improve all four English skills reading, writing, speaking, and listening, try doing some additional learning activities. A follow up activity can make all the difference and ensure that it becomes a learning experience. This could be as simple as a discussion. Ask your child about their favorite episode. Encourage them to tell you in English about their favorite parts. Learn it for 5 to 12 years old. Speaking activities. If your child has a puppet or try from the video TV show, tell your child that this child only understands English. Have a conversation with the toy yourself to encourage your child to do the same in private. Encourage your child to add out their own version of the video TV show. Listening activities. Find an interesting picture from the video TV show. Let your child look at it for 30 seconds. Remove the remove the picture and ask questions such as what color is the flower? What's the boy wearing? Print out the photo of your child's favorite characters. Spread them out on the floor table. Choose one photo without saying it is and describe it. Your child must guess which one it is. Reverse rules. Writing activities. Ask your child to draw their favorite characters and add levels to show things like colors, body parts, what they can do, and so on. Find some pictures from video or TV show. Ask your child to use these to write a story. Reading activity. read a storyboard or fun facts related to the topic of the TV or video or TV show. As an extension, you could ask your child to compare the book to the video TV show. Learn it for 13 to 18 years old. Create, create a creative voice over. This activity is a fantastic way to integrate all focus four skills. Ask your child to choose an exciting part of the program. What's the thing to get a general understanding? What's the thing a few more time and write down keywords? What's the thing for the sound? Tell them they are going to create their own script. Write a simple script. This doesn't need to be the same as the original and can simply be a series of key points. We can add out their script while the scene is played without sound. ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့နော်ဟိုဆွေးနွေးမှုလေးဒီမှာခဏနာပါအားလုံးကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်